Hi guys,
Hi guys.
welcome to a new video. This is probably going to be really short because we are sick.
I'm sick.
But we wanted to come online and show you our
I hate
March
to fly.
illustrations.
Oh no!
The big development is that the kids have been going to daycare, but then after the first week they brought home a bug and we're all sick.
I'm sick. I'm sick.
So we're gonna go through this quick before we start coughing. These are the numbers.
This is numbers.
These are the days.
A, B,
Monday,
C.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Where's the Sunday? Sunday.
This is Saturday.
Essa aqui é um pouco. Now everything is we printed on translucent paper because that's what I've been enjoying lately.
Hey, not birthday, Miyaki. Hey, birthday. More birthday? No.
And as usual, these are just, they're going to be looking slightly different because after I print it out, I like to make little adjustments. So they are slightly different. You have to adjust this little bunny so we don't cut off the leg, the feet, the shoes. I like to print where we fill the page. So yeah, we just have to adjust this one.
I'm not call this. I want to call honey.
This is not a translucent paper because I do want to use it as a label. I want to write.
Oh, my pussy. Leg. Ever.
Igen, elefánt.
What's that?
Egy kislány öntözi a virágot.
Nanny.
Ennyi, igen.
Now what's the face hair? And what are pink?
Rózsaszín, nem piros a haja. And this one either. This is my least favorite. Igen, strawberry.
Red
And this is it. We're gonna get to in cutting these out. My favorite part besides printing is cutting. I'm just gonna cut out my favorite pieces. Hello my friends, voiceover me over here. So I included this little clip of me doing the backgrounds of my pages. I usually don't like to film this. It's kind of boring, redundant, since I am not doing really much on my pages. I try to keep it very minimal, just give it a little bit of splash of color. Also, since I love to use fountain pen on my pages and I have big blobs of watercolor, it just makes my ink spread and be more thicker, and I don't like that. I also thought that my daughter was so sweet. She just wanted to do everything with me. I let her do some of my backgrounds, and she is really into drawing just people, and it's like a big circle with two eyes, a big smile, legs and arms. I love those, so I date those and I put in the who she said that she's drawing. It's mainly myself, herself of course, family members. I do like to let the watercolors air dry, and I do tend to put more spots towards the edges of the paper. Not always, as you can see, but I do try to focus on the edges of the paper just because that's where most of my pictures and images go. And I tilted the journal and all the pictures and stickers came out, and I was kind of frustrated and I stopped filming. That is something I like to prep before I sit down and catch up on my daily pages. I start just gluing everything down, and I wanted to keep the original audio at the beginning, but I decided not to. It just, I don't know, maybe it was because it's been a while since I did my daily journal. I was just so it took so long figuring out what I want to put and where, especially on the days where I take lots of pictures, and every picture it just means so much to me, and I want to stick them all on the page, but I want to write too. Oh yeah, and I am showing here another journal. Briefly, I just really quickly leafed through it. I've been enjoying it a lot. That's where all my attention been going to instead of my daily journal. Maybe I'll make a video separately on all the journals that I've been enjoying lately, because I started out the year with about 4, and I think I have 5 or 6 now, and I'm not even using all of them. I'm just in whatever I'm in the mood for, I pick up, but it's mainly writing. I just focus on writing in that one. Now, the last week of February wasn't all that interesting because we had this cold. We've been sitting in the house, mainly in the house. Well, yes, before we sat at home, it was the second week that the kids went to daycare. They already had the cold. It was just not to the point where I couldn't put them in daycare. Plus, I didn't want to lose the progress that we made, because both of them just seem to have more difficulty getting used to it than I thought. It's just a whole nother story on daycares here in America and how the system works and how they are. Maybe I'm going to do a separate video on it, venting about it, but I'm not gonna get into it right now. I'm just going to talk a little bit about what we did. So yeah, it was the second week when the kids went to daycare, and since I didn't have this much time to myself, I was really trying to do everything instead of relaxing. I did that the first week, and that kind of continued on the second week, even though I did have a few hours where I really just sat down, kicked my feet up, and relaxed. I gathered all my journaling supplies, my favorite pens, pencils, my tablet, because I did draw a lot, because I just felt that February is so short. I was a little bit under stress that I'm not gonna finish, and I think I came out with less illustrations this month, but I did find myself working more on each piece. I really love to put in detail in all of my illustrations. Some of them are really quick, but I do like to put in detail. So yeah, going back on me relaxing, yeah, so I just sat down, I made myself a nice tea, or I made myself a coffee, and I sat in the bed, and I just tried to relax. I didn't put on no shows, no music. I just really enjoyed the quiet because I didn't have it for so long. And then when the kids came home, when I went to get them and we were home, I don't know, this mom guilt just kicked in where I just had to spend every moment with them. I didn't want to do nothing else. I just wanted to spend time with them. Plus, I guess because they are not home and they cannot quite be themselves yet at daycare, they just are so... There's a lot of, I don't know, personality buildup or energy buildup. So when they come home, they just like super loud, super demanding, kind of whiny, and frustrated. They just are so frustrated with little things that usually don't bother them. So yeah, this whole thing, it is an adjustment process. I'm not sure how long it's going to take, but we are still adjusting. Also been having lots of beautiful skies. The weather's been really interesting. It's been very windy, quite cold, and I've been saying this for a while. I know I'm repeating myself, but the weather is definitely changed. End of last year and now going into the new year, it's just a lot of rain, a lot of cold weather, lots of clouds, interesting clouds. I love clouds, so I take pictures of the sky. I find myself just taking still pictures of the apartment. I feel like it is necessary for us as humans, not just me, because now I'm having more free time, just in general, just for us as people to just slow down our thoughts, our worries, and just stop and look around and enjoy nature. Even if you're in the city, just stop all your thoughts and bask into the miracle of what we call life. I don't know why I'm saying that. Well, that's what I'm doing and that's what I've been enjoying. And then I just sit down and write all my thoughts in my other journal. This journal is mainly for just memory keeping and what I do with the kids and how my day looked like. One of the days, I believe last weekend, I did take the kids out, even though it was super windy, and we took some pictures together. I don't really like to take selfies. I'm never camera ready, let's just put it that way. But some of the pictures came out really cute because both of my girls wanted to take a picture with me, a selfie right then. And they are on the street, so I have quite a few shots with all three of us, and I'm smiling on the picture as well. I don't do that too often either. So yeah, you guys, I think I'm going to end my talking right here. I hope you enjoyed the video. You will watch it till the end. If not, you can skip right to the end just to see how the final pages look like with my writing in it as well. I do hope that your March is going to be everything that you wanted it to be. I am going to put the links to the other artists whose illustrations I used on my pages. Nothing really changed. It's still Jenny May June, Bucket Journal Pam, Erin Ware, and now I am a patron for Lisa Woodtree. Lisa, I'm so sorry if you're listening to this. I know I'm butchering your last name. but everybody is linked down below if you want to check them out. And yeah, I am sending you lots of love, warm hugs. Have a wonderful, wonderful March, and I will try to post more videos for you guys now that I am relatively more free. Yeah, and I think a special thank you to all my patrons who continue to encourage me and support me in making these videos and illustrations for everyone. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye. you.